If you clicked on this video, then you certainly are interested in learning what the secret is to unlocking amazing health. And the secret really is that it's not a secret at all. All somebody has to do in order to become really healthy is eat real food. It's that simple. Being healthy is simple because it requires you to eat real food. Now, the only reason that eating healthy would be difficult is for somebody that does not want to give up certain things that they're eating. This might include, pizza, chips, cookies, pies, candy, sugar, alcohol, tobacco, smoking, drugs, processed foods, microwaved foods, anything that does not come directly from the earth, that's either plant or moving living thing like an animal, is probably not going to be the very best thing for you to be eating. There's been a lot of people that have written a lot of books about how to, be healthy and everything. Well, really, being healthy is not complicated, and it only requires you to have to, choose each and every day, am I going to eat the bad food or am I going to eat the good food? You have a choice set before you every day of your life. And, that choice is powerful because if you really choose to eat real food like fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains, beans, meats and eggs and fish, and, if you choose to eat those real whole foods and you avoid the bad foods, the processed foods, all the sugar, the junk, the soda, all of that, your body will become healthier because human beings are designed to be healthy. We're meant to be healthy people. We're not meant to be sick. We're not meant to get diabetes. We're not meant to be obese. We're not meant to die of heart disease and cancer and all of these diseases that plague humanity. We're not meant to have these things. And the sad fact is that people accept that into their reality. They think that it's normal. They think, well, I'm just doomed to get cancer, so I'm going to get cancer, and they don't, change their whole mindset about it so that, they keep more of a positive outlook on life. Because I really don't believe that anybody has to, die of a heart attack. I don't believe that. I think that by eating healthy food and avoiding the bad foods, you can avoid these things. And it is really that simple. Like, there is no magic bullet. When you go to your doctor, your doctor more or less, unless he's trained in functional medicine or he's a nutritionist or practices holistic health, is going to basically tell you, okay, so you got this symptom wrong with you, that symptom wrong with you. Here, I'm going to write you out a prescription. Go to the pharmacy, pick it up, start taking it. Call me back, see what's going on. Doctors do not treat you in, in a holistic manner. They're treating a symptom that you're experiencing that was brought on by unhealthy diet, or perhaps a medication that you took that had a bad negative side effect on you. And, unless you're going to, a doctor that understands the human body and nutrition and health and how it's all interrelated, you're more or less going to get advice about how to take drugs. And then you're going to be a guinea pig. You're going to be a guinea pig for the pharmaceutical industry for the rest of your life until you take full responsibility of your health. See, the only person that can help you is you. Because you're the only one in charge of this hand that directs food up into your mouth. And that's the bottom line. You can't blame anybody. You can only blame yourself. Because each and every one of us, myself included, is fully responsible for what I feed this body. And if I want to feel good, if I want to feel alive, if I want to feel light on my feet, if I want to feel energetic, if I want to have clear skin, clear vision, a clear memory, clear thinking, clear, focus, if I want to be motivated, if I want to be positive, if I want to be happy in life without feeling sick and tired every day of my life, then you have to choose to eat right. You have to choose to eat real food. That's the bottom line. That's what it comes down to. If there's anything that you get away from this video or this channel as a whole, it's always been eat real food. Eat real food. Eat real food. I could make a song out of this. Eat real food. Eat real food. Eat real food. And the more that you eat real food, the closer you're going to get to that, health goal that you have. Now, there are certain foods that some people think are healthy, but really are not. And the more research that you do into these things, you will come to the conclusion that most people are better off by avoiding a lot of these foods. I'm going to be talking about dairy, processed grains, and gluten. Those foods are not as healthy as what everybody thinks. And by simply avoiding them and getting them out of your diet, you can allow your body to heal itself, to overcome any problems that you might be experiencing now, or say you just want to boost your health. If you really want to just boost your health, try avoiding those foods. And, do it for 30 days. Do it for a good amount of time. Let your body get rid of those things and let your body start to heal itself. And, I can promise you that you're going to feel a whole lot better and you're going to look a whole lot healthier. I will be, this year, 29. I'm almost 30. I'll be 30 next year. And if I look 10 years younger than my age, I credit that to eating good food. I credit that to not drinking any alcohol. I credit that to not smoking cigarettes. I credit that to having a positive outlook on life. And I credit that to eating fruits and veggies, and whole, natural, real foods every day. And trying to avoid the bad foods as much as possible. But look, nobody's perfect. But here's the thing. If you're eating healthy 95, 98% of the time, you can have an unhealthy food, as a treat. You look at it as like a drug. You're not going to take it all of the time. The problem is people have no self-control today. They can't stop eating those foods because they're addicted to them. So the only way to get healthier, really, is to just stop eating the bad foods, start eating the good foods, and there you go. Some people will experience more rapid healing and, rapid health by limiting or avoiding the gluten and the dairy and the sugars and the processed grains. Those foods seem to be the worst for people. So, focus on fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds and berries, and, chicken that is organic, that doesn't have antibiotics in them. Because a lot of the meat today, unless it's organic, it has antibiotics, and those are very important to stay away from if you really want to become healthier. Take it from me, because I had a really bad experience with antibiotics. And I wish nobody go through that. Antibiotics really are dangerous, regardless of what your doctor or people tell you. And the more that you can stay away from the antibiotics, the better off you're going to be. So, hopefully this was a very uplifting, encouraging video. Now you know what to do in order to become healthier. You really have to give up a lot of the foods you may have grown up with as a child. I'm talking about cereal, Pop-Tarts, breads, all these different things. You really have to give them up, and you really have to start eating, whole, real, unprocessed foods like, brown rice, beans, rice and bean dish. That's a popular dish that I'm eating right now. Vegetables like carrots and broccoli, and cauliflower. And then big salads and tomatoes and mushrooms and free-range eggs, and wild fish. These are all foods that you should be eating a lot of. And if you stick to those foods and you avoid, the bad foods that I've talked about in this video, I can promise anyone that watches this video, you will experience better health and you will avoid many of the diseases that plague, the world. So, if you like this video, please like and don't forget to subscribe.